What's up guys, my name is Afbler and today I'm bringing you another tutorial for the great new game called Breach, which just moved into Steam Early Access last week. Now in many games and like dungeon crawlers and MMOs, it's hard to find a good healer. One that's only concerned is to keep the party alive and in the fight all the way to the very end when you get to the boss monster and it's time to take him down. And if you do happen to find one, you cherish them like they're a family member, like they're your brother. Until the entire party all dies and then it's all the healer's fault every single time. No, it's your fault. You stood in the red like it was a buff and you absolutely know it. And today and in this series, we're going to be going over the Arcane Mender and all of its skills so you can clutch wins for you and your teammates against those evil Veil Demons. In this series of videos, we're going to be going over all the classes in Breach and explaining their basic abilities. So when you go to moving abilities around to other characters, you will know exactly what these abilities do and how they are used. Now, what we're talking about today is the Arcane Mender. The Arcane Mender is a very strong support with a very big focus on healing and cleansing the party. The Arcane Mender does not output very high damage, but it can get out of a pinch if it needs to. They're not completely useless when it comes to damage. So with that, let's go over some of the Arcane Mender's abilities. Their first ability is called Guardian Sprite. Guardian Sprite applies a damage shield to a target ally or yourself for up to 1,000 damage and increases the bonus healing received by 50% over 6 seconds and has a cooldown of 20 seconds. Now, you can the way this is used is that you can target a player, apply the shield, and also when you heal them, your heals become more effective. That's what that means. There's also a talent on the gear that's available towards Arcane Menders that instead of applying it to just one person, it will apply a 3,000 damage shield to the entire team, but it only lasts 3 seconds. And this is really good because if you're moving from room to room, you can apply this shield, top everybody off, and get into the next fight ready and full health with no problems. The Arcane Mender's second ability is called Purification. Purification cleanses and makes the target ally or yourself immune to ailment effects for 9 seconds. This ability also has a 20-second cooldown. Now, I've been seeing a lot of questions come up on, hey, how do I target myself with these spells, like the Guardian Sprite or the or Purification, or the other abilities that we're going to talk about soon. It's always, if you want to cast a spell on yourself, you just press the Alt button, which is what it usually defaults to. Now, for Purification, anytime a player's health bar is purple, that means that they are being afflicted by some kind of ailment, whether that be rooted, whether that be poison, things like that. And you can target your ally, hit your number 2 ability, and purify them of that ailment. Like I said, it can take teammates out of roots and is also very, very strong against the World Shaper's Fungal Spore. The Fungal Spore is something that the World Shaper, as a Veil Demon, they put down on the ground and it spreads poison throughout the party, which can be dangerous at high stacks. So make sure you aim at your teammate and cleanse that away. There's also a talent for this ability in the Arcane Mender's gear that will apply Purification to the entire team instead of just one teammate on one cast. Now, the Arcane Mender's third ability is called Transcendent Blast. Transcendent Blast is the transference of accumulated power into a magical blast, dealing anywhere between 150 to 1900 points of damage to a target enemy based on Transcendent Blast stacks. Now, how do you build Transcendent Blast stacks? Transcendent Blast stacks are accrued by healing done throughout the game and applied damage shield consumption. So as you apply shields to your teammates, as those get hit from damage from other minions and stuff, those will count towards your building of the stacks for Transcendent Blast. And once you use your number 3, your stacks are consumed. This move also has no cooldown. So, as I was explaining, your stacks build up as you fulfill your role as your support healer by spreading heals and by giving damage shields. The max amount of stacks that you can have at 6, max is 6 stacks, and that's where it releases that massive 1900 damage blast to whatever you sling it at. This is good at taking down medium minions, especially at max stacks. Once you're at 6 stacks, it will take a medium minion down to 10%, about 10% health. And at 3 stacks, you can kill a small minion. So you could use this to either disengage and get a minion off of you that you might have aggroed, or if you're just trying to take down something real quick, you can just aim at it, throw a Transcendent Blast at it with max stacks, and it's gonna get pretty close to going taking it out. Now, the Arcane Mender's ultimate is called Heal, which we've been talking about, the healer class. This is a very big heal. This heal can hold up to 2 charges and instantly heals a target ally or yourself for 1500 health points. You build up your ultimate charges by doing damage throughout the match with your basic attack or your Transcendent Blast, and by using your abilities. So by doing your support role, you will build up your charges for your ultimate. By healing, by giving shields out and stuff, all those things will build up your ultimate charge. Now, this ability is a targeted heal. So you have to look at the player that you're trying to heal, and once they are highlighted, which there'll be a little line that's outlining their character model, that means they're targeted. You hit the ability and it heals them instantly for 1500 health. This is also affected by Guardian Sprite, what we were talking about before. So if they have a damage shield from your Guardian Sprite, they will get 50% more heals on top of that. So if you just imagine that, that's 1500 plus 50% is 750. You're healing somebody for 2250 health points, which is, for most classes, their entire health bar. So definitely get out there and start using that. Now, Arcane Mender's last ability and their signature ability is called Mending Wave. This one you're going to have on a pretty regular basis, and this is probably going to be your main use of healing. Your ultimate is your ultimate. It's there for a big heal to get somebody out of trouble. Your Mending Wave is more of what you're going to be doing on a regular basis. Mending Wave heals yourself and all the allies in a straight line for 400 health, or 600 health if they have the Guardian Sprite. And you can also affect those healing numbers with gems and other things. Mending Wave has an 18-second charge time, and you can hold up to 3 charges on it. So if you imagine, like we were talking about before, with the talent on the Guardian Sprite, the 3000 shield for 3 seconds, you can definitely sling 3 charges out in a line to your party and pretty much heal them all the way to start the next room. Hopefully this guide helps you to push back the Veiled Demons and keep your party healthy at all times in your matches and things like that. I just wanted to do a basic breakdown of what the Arcane Mender is and how it is played and their abilities and what they do. Once again, my name is Afblert. If you liked this video or if you found this video helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave me a comment down below. I love reading your comments and seeing what you guys think. And if you guys have any suggestions for what we should do next for our next tutorial, if there's a specific class that you want me to do or something specific you want me to cover as far as Breach, definitely hit me up in that comment section so we can get the content out there that you guys want. Also, if you would like to catch me live, I play this game quite a bit on Twitch. You can catch me live on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we've been playing a lot of Breach lately, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching this tutorial video. I really do hope it helped. And until next time, guys, stay wonderful and awesome, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.